Worldwide attention on what happened at the Cove in Cove. If it was only dependent on the dolphin meat, it probably would have stopped because it's very expensive to go out in the boats and they're burning diesel. 52 dolphin shows. 52. That's more than all of these dolphin shows are poison for a young child mind.
ジャパンドルフィンズで3回目になります。太地と京都と東京でやりますが、太地と京都には負けないような大きな、そして意義深いイベントにしたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。
On purpose of this time visit?
The purpose of this visit?
Mm-hmm.
Well, this is my 12th year of coming to Japan to do the same thing, and that is to bring worldwide attention to what happens at the Cove in Taiji, Japan.
I heard the reason you started this liberation for dolphins is the biggest reason is the death of Cassie. After 40 years of your action for working for the liberation for dolphins.
Yeah, me too. I don't really know. It's just automatic. In the beginning, I was motivated by guilt, but not anymore. It's just automatic. It's not something I think about. It's more like breathing. I don't think about breathing.
In the Flipper, the show, TV show Flipper, broadcasted in America, the more dolphins started. That's correct. These feel the same way still.
Yeah, I feel that Flipper, the TV series, created many new dolphinariums in Japan. For example, Flipper was very popular on television. And that's when these captures started happening and new dolphinariums opening up, not just in Japan, but all over Europe and different parts of Asia, Mexico. So yeah, Flipper was both the best and the worst thing for dolphins. On the one hand, it exposed people to dolphins, but on the other hand, it created this multi-billion-dollar industry.
So the life, 7 years time with Kathy, what did you learn the most? And please tell me also about the the beauty part of dolphin.
The dolphins that I trained for the Flipper TV series, I actually lived with them for about 7 years. And the most important thing I learned from that experience is that they do not belong in captivity. We have no business capturing them. We have no business breeding them in captivity. And we have no business doing dolphin shows. So that's what I learned from the dolphins, that they don't belong in captivity. We should have all learned that by now. The thing I learned is that dolphins don't belong in captivity. It doesn't work. It's it's an experiment. We've been experimenting with dolphin captivity since 1938. And we should have learned that it's a failed experiment, that captivity does not work for dolphins, elephants, and many other animals.
What's the beauty, what's the attractive part of dolphins for you?
I think the most fascinating aspect, beautiful aspect of dolphins is the fact that they have saved the lives of human beings. We never heard of another wild animal coming out of the jungle to save a human being. That's a beautiful thing. If somebody in this room saved the life of somebody else in this room, that is communication.
In the dolphin issue, there are so many problems in there, like mercury in the meat, and logical problem, dolphin meat as food. But however, still the Japanese government doesn't stop dolphin hunt.
Yeah.
What do you think the reason? Why do you think they don't stop?
Okay, I have to stop for a moment. I'll be right back. I have to get something out of my room. 12 years ago, the Cove, they were killing 2,300 dolphins in the Cove every year. Last year it was 700, so it's dropped considerably. But the captures for aquariums is going way up. And this is the projected future of captures, more captures. So it's really the captures that are the biggest problem now. If it was only dependent on the dolphin meat, it probably would have stopped, because it's very expensive to go out in the boats and you're burning diesel fuel. It's very expensive. So this keeps it going. For a live dolphin, they can get $154,000 US for one dolphin. For a live dolphin, $600. So the captures are a very big part of it, of the economics.
Not only dolphins, in the circus or zoo, all wild animals, we believe shouldn't have any relation to humans entertainment.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, circuses should be banned, and in many countries now in Europe it is. But the dolphin show is a circus too. They don't call it a circus, but it is. It's a circus, and it should be banned. It's not just about the animals in the circus. For example, the dolphins in a dolphin show. It's also about the children who are watching the show and are learning all the wrong things. For example, in Japan you have 52 dolphin shows. 52. That's more than all of Europe put together.
52.
Yeah. And young Japanese people, children, will come and watch the dolphin show, and they'll walk away from the show thinking this is where they belong. These dolphin shows are poison for a young child's mind. We are poisoning their mind with these bad ideas.
What do you think? How to coexist with young wild animals, including dolphins? What do you think the best way?
The best way is to leave the dolphins alone. Just leave them alone. It's that simple. If you feel like you have to see a dolphin, you can go to Makura Island, Miyakojima. There are places you can do that. And when you see them in the wild like that, you're seeing the truth. You're seeing how they really are in nature. When you see them in a dolphin show, you're not seeing the truth. They're reduced to performing circus clowns. And they don't represent dolphins in the wild any more than Mickey Mouse represents a real mouse.
We think we also human is also an animal, but people has been forgotten we are part of the nature and as animal, and we are not on the top of the life, top of the nature.
I think you're right. Our relationship with wildlife has become, we're like friendly enemies. You know, we want to befriend wildlife, but we don't treat wildlife very like friends. We have a utilitarian relationship with dolphins and other wildlife.
I think we don't have that many people recognize that yet. And what do you think, how can we do to make the awareness?
I don't know. I do everything I can do, but I don't have one thing I do. I just do everything I can do. It has to be done in a peaceful, nonviolent, respectful way. You can't force your opinion on other people. So the best way to bring about change for the common good is by example, by the way you live. You can't force it on somebody else. Some animal rights activists try to force their opinion on other people, their way of life, and that never works.
Do you think your action is your fate, like a purpose of life?
I don't think about those things. I don't know. I just do it. It's automatic.
Okay. If you could meet Kathy the dolphin, what would you like to tell?
Well, that's a very interesting question. Yeah, actually, they are all Kathy. They're all Kathy. When I go to the Cove, and I will go there in a few days, and I see them driven in, and what happens to them. So, but your question is, what would I say? And I don't think words are sufficient. Action. I speak to her with action, not with words. I'm doing everything I can do to fix the problem. So instead of talking about it, I do it. Action, not words.
Would you please tell me your vision for future to improve your action?
My vision for the future, my hope for the future is to be unwanted, unneeded. I want to be put out of business.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Nobody should have to do what I do. Okay. Nobody should have to do this.
for Japanese supporters
to take action against this. The largest slaughter and capture of dolphins anywhere in the world. And it's up to the Japanese people to fix this problem. They have to do it, not Westerners, or the government's not going to do it. It's the people. People must do it. Don't be afraid to be an activist, to speak out, whether it's Fukushima or Taiji or mercury contamination. Don't be afraid to speak out.
明日4月1日、和歌山県太地町ではイルカの追い込み漁が解禁され